defensive playbook. 4. Multiple. Michigan 89. Ready. 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 Home team selection: Ohio State Buckeyes.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Entering play call screen.
And the Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee in this.
Entering play. Entering paused screen. Coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart is selected. Entering depth chart screen. 1 row 50. CP. F. CP. Slot 2. Slot 1. Spin moves. Short throw. Tackle 6. Finesse move. Play recognition 80s. Man coverage 90. Zone coverage 9. Long snap 9. Press 93. Entering. Resume. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are concept. There are 6 coaching. Auto flip. Cornerback. Option red key option. Zone drops. Zone drops. Curl flats option is set to 10. Play type. There are 6 categories. Zone cover to zone. There are 3 categories. You have 4 to 5 options. Cover to invert is selected.
The run from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old school vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Give cushion.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
It settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone is selected.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the move, it's Singleton. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. These two blue bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. It really since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State? A big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes, and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State...
And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
To throw, it's Aller. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Return calls text.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. He missed it.
Entering play ball, play height, there are 6 categories. Zone cover,
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, quarterbacks have to be careful throwing over the middle of the field, especially when you're playing against a safety with this kind of range, this kind of football IQ. He was locked in on the QB. He knew exactly where he was going with the ball. He was able to jump in front of it and pick it up.
Outside zone. AHD sweep. AHD stretch.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Corner. Short cross. Short cross. Short cross.
Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Inside zone.
And what a difference one game makes, right? This guy already in the first quarter has thrown for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more confident quarterback, and it's incredible how good things happen to QBs when they find a rhythm right.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage.
And he puts through the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Play type, error, cover 2 zone, cover 3, play special, man, cover 2 man.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Under fire. Finds his man. It's Tate. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Man blitz. LB blitz 0.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Play type, zone, cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 4
so 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down.
Cover to
Well, they're throwing this
maintain.
one of the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was inbounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning. That's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Yes.
They'll run a sneak for it.
Entering play call. Zero blitz.
And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A nice job on the defense. First and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Coaching. There are 2 categories. You have 15 options. Substitution. Onside base. Normal.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Ivy. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Shot slot option. Empty and shock HB smash.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
White cross. Plug right. White cross.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job on it.
Max up.
Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Shallow draw, YMT, slot cross.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's out. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Dinkins. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Motion from the wideout. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Options. Inside zone is selected.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Short
corners are going to bail. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Saunders. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
There are 6 categories.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
To the air, it's Aller. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Slugger.
They'll move the tight end. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Works the middle of the field. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sidelines.
Cover 4 pawns.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Tate. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Cover 4 pawns.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Sayed. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
There are 6 categories.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well categories. You have 22 options. Why sale is
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime.
Wheel. Zig.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Flood. There are 12 categories.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Concept. Screen pass. Formate. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 51 yards is selected.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering pause screen, you have 5 college kick return, normal. Coaching, there are 2. Onside base, there college kick return.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Inverted, inside zone, there, outside, draw, sweep.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Scheming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
There are 6 caps.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Slug go. Slug go. Slug go. Slug go.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
To the air, it's Sayin. Got him downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking for room, it's Peoples. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires downfield. It's gone downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more for that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no
entering play
idea
call
how to
onside
get
base
this
there
quarterback in.
He's on
coaching
fire.
there
Everything he's
onside
doing,
base
he's
there
working
college
defensively.
kick return.
We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Entering play smash parallel categories. You have 20 mesh choice drive.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The short hands, it's Saunders. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to throw, it's Allard. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
Short cross.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield is Singleton. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Short cross. Short cross. Short cross. Short cross. Short cross.
To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Ross. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
Shake. Shallow cross. W-Y slot cross.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Allard. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense putting points on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
There are 8 categories. There are subcategories. Run, outside zone. There are not AHD sweep.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. You talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 25. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keeps it on the draw. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, second and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. Third and short, I still got fourth down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, and it can take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Throws to the tight end. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. There he goes. Oh, the ball's out. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Categories you have mesh choice.
They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period.
Short cross.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Quick step and go. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Shuffle wheel wide drag. Dagger. Shuffle wheel wide drag.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Short cross.
Back to pass. It's Allard. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Getting set for the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just
Entering
4
play call.
to
Zone
Ole
coverage.
Miss.
Cover 2 zone.
We'll circle
Barrier.
back if
Cover-
anything big
cover 6.
happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Graham. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Makes the grab. It's Peoples. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you get a lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Graham. Ripping off a really good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. He lets it fly. He's got it inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Peoples. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going again. Nice job understanding the touch pass and can happen. Those guys go motion in. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Entering play call. Slant. Error 6. Double slant. Slants.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Aller. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Still on his feet. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all of the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we
Entering
can
play
certainly
call.
see miracles
There
in
are 6
college football,
categories.
and they will certainly need one here.
Special there are 12 categories. You have puck out low, shot slot option, empty and chuck H, smash.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Slug go. Zig.
Back to pass. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Wheel.
To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4,
Entering
and it'll
play
be
call.
1st and goal.
There are 12 categories.
Well, this
You have
defense is trying to
29
find ways to
options.
disguise their
Bench,
coverage and
slot,
mix it up,
select.
try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one,
Entering
it's
play
pretty
call.
much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. Nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Entering play
And
call.
with the extra
Onside
point, they
kick.
now trail 35-24. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral
Entering play
it.
call. Play
And this
type.
is why
There
you
are
put your
6
hands team on the
categories.
field
There are
most of the
2
time
zone
when you know it's
coverage.
coming, and you
Cover
put
to
those
zone.
guys
There
that
are
are
3
great
categories.
catchers of the
You
football.
have
The first
4
guys, what do? They go
options.
block.
Cover
They
to
go blow
where
somebody up.
selected.
The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Outside.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Short cross.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together. That's obvious.
Entering weekly event summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.